Welcome to Gino's Picks, which after last week's 1-3 week that saw me drop to 39, 42-1, and 48 against the spread, Daddy is in genuine peril of having only his second season ever in 15 of them where I finished below 500. That's right. And while this may sound impressive to people that don't know anything about gambling, the same tools who say, bet against Gino and you'll make money, I must inform you, my friends, I fucking wish that were true. In fact, heading into last week, if you'd bet, Garrett, you ready for this? If you'd bet against all my picks all 20 weeks of the season, you'd have one more win than loss instead of the reverse. And even if you continued that trend through last week and bet $100 on each game, you'd have gone 42-39 and would have won a grand total of negative $90. Had you bet with me, you'd be down $330. My point? You saved $240 and you still know nothing about how gambling works. So yes, for what I will not be saying for the last time, I wish I was winning 70% of my bets as much as I wish I was losing 70% of them so you guys could profit off me one way or the other. But yeah, keep betting against me so you can save $12 a fucking week. Now, if you don't mind, Daddy has some money to make for the fellas in Vegas with these 4 picks. Are these on the website yet? In hot water shot glasses. What's that? For good luck, of course. By the way, Steve, in this one, the joke went against our pick, but it's a good joke. But who cares? Who cares?
Oh, you're just gonna win money. What's the big deal? That's
right, because you know who? The Chiefs are giving a TD to the Bengals. Well, 7 to the Bengals in KC, and the over/under. The only week each year where I do the total. 54.5. Now, if you watch In Hot Water, you don't need me explain to you how fucking stupid Bills head coach Sean McDermott's decision to kick the ball out of the end zone with 13 seconds left and leave as much time as possible for, what's his name again? Don't help me, Garrett. What's his name again? He was the second youngest person ever not named Ben Roethlisberger. Rest in peace after retiring today. To win the Super Bowl. I know he won the NFL MVP. I know he's been to every fucking pro. Oh, yeah, Pat fucking Mahomes. Make sure you give that guy every possible second to go 30-odd yards and put it on the leg of one of the best kickers in the league, not named fucking, who's the guy? Tucker for the Ravens in Harrison Butker. Can't get COVID twice or AIDS. It was so stupid that everyone on KC was even in disbelief. In fact, the last time Andy Reid said, I can't believe that idiot fucking kicked that hard, he was watching footage of Kareem Hunt. He kicked the bitch in his... And they cut him. So it will be the Chiefs who will be here, courtesy of an idiot's decision. While the Bengals went out and earned their win last week against the Titans team that lost because in a battle of inconsistent teams, it seems the Titans number came up last week. Still, don't misunderstand me, as I like the Chiefs. Love fucking Andy Reid. I have no problem with Pat Mahomes. And they went out and won that game. And they will do it again this week, but they will do it behind unsung running back Jerick McKinnon, who's been incredible this postseason, amassing 220 yards rushing and receiving in the Chiefs' 2 postseason wins. The devil is in the details. That's 6.66 yards per carry, per touch. All the Bengals have to carry, which makes Jerick McKinnon a gold medal type running back going into this game. All the Bengals have to counter within their game is fucking Joe Mixon, who I would also call a gold back if he didn't brutally assault a woman in college, which I'm sure you will agree drops him down to silverback status. What? In any case, I don't expect Mixon to go ape in this one. What? You'd be bananas not to fucking take the Chiefs. What? Look, don't monkey around. I expect a few late scores, but this one stays under. Take KC and the under. My other pick. The Niners are getting 3.5 from the Rams in LA with a total of 46. I know what many of you are saying. How's a team that beat the Rams in both of their regular season meetings getting points? Well, to be technical, as Garrett and Steve will agree, after you take out the obligatory 3 they're getting for being at home, they're getting what I'm sure the Bills' special teams coach will get this week, a big hook. A giant hook. So are they begging you to take the Niners in this one? Not at all. Because, as they say in the NFL, it's hard for anyone in the NFL to beat someone 3 times in the same season unless they're your wife or child. They will beat the shit. I don't know if you know this. Zach Stacy isn't even in the league anymore. And he threw the bitch through a fucking TV set. And when you're a stupid cunt, you don't go, why the fuck? That's like, she responded to it. Like if I say, is water wet? And you say no, she goes, I think it is. She goes, water isn't wet, it is. Boom! And then she goes, I still think it's wet because you're a dumb C-U-N-T twat. Still, I love that hook that the Niners are getting in this one as Jimmy Garoppolo continues to play great football. And why wouldn't he? Because he's auditioning for a new job. And where will that new gig be? Well, my best friend / big brother had a great idea. He said, why don't you send him to Philly where he could mentor Jalen Hurts? And I think it's a great fit as all of the Italians in South Philly will love Jimmy G with his Guinea charm and olive oil voice. You get it. Not to mention, there was the burp I wanted on the show an hour ago. With his Guinea charm and olive oil voice. Not to mention, Garrett, I know where I am. I'm very good at teleprompters. Not to mention, after what fucking the fans in Philly were screaming at Jalen Hurts in their humiliating loss to the Bucs 2 weeks ago, when they're screaming Jimmy Garoppolo's name, it'll have one less G in it. I'm laughing because Garrett can read ahead and he was already shaking his head. The Niners keep this one close, but I also expect it to go over thanks to the all-star wideouts on each team. The Niners have Deebo Samuel, and he can run the ball. And, of course, speaking of running, Cooper Kupp runneth all over the field. Take San Francisco with that beautiful hook and the over. Those are Gino's picks. We will see you in the Super Bowl.